You know, the Secret Service has had a lot of problems, and here are a few.
One of Kamala's armed protectors reportedly flipping out this week and getting into a physical fight with another agent at Joint Base Andrews while waiting for the VP to arrive. Things got so crazy. The Washington Examiner reports that the agent had to be handcuffed and removed from service. The Secret Service confirms that the agent began displaying behavior their colleagues found distressing, but coy on other details, saying, quote, "This was a medical matter. We will not disclose any further detail."
What we know from the Secret Service is that it was a little before midnight last night when agents who are assigned to the president's granddaughter, Naomi Biden Neal, encountered some people, 2 or 3 people, breaking a window on a vehicle that was parked and unoccupied, a Secret Service vehicle. We know it was an SUV that belonged to that agency. When the agents encountered those people, one agent we know fired his service weapon. No one was hit there. And then the last report we got from the Secret Service is that those people, the suspects here, got into a red vehicle and took off. And so there was an alert put out across the city for that particular vehicle. At this point, we don't have any indication that the president's granddaughter was even aware that this had happened. And at this point, the Secret Service and the D.C. Police Department are investigating further, trying to track down the people who may have been involved in this incident.
This all happened Saturday when President Biden was in town. The U.S. Secret Service confirming the incident to CBS News. Tustin Police says around 9:30 p.m. in the Tustin Fields residential community area, they discovered that this victim was a member of the Secret Service and that his bag was stolen at gunpoint. Now, during that theft, the Secret Service agent pulled out his gun, shot at the robber, but nobody knows right now whether or not he actually hit the robber because the suspect took off.
We may never know who brought cocaine into the West Wing. The Secret Service says it's closing its investigation because of a, quote, lack of physical evidence. Now, just to recap it for you, the baggie of coke was discovered on the ground floor in a common area near the entrance to the West Wing. It was close to a set of storage cubbies. That's where visitors leave their cell phones during tours. Well, we told you last Thursday that senior law enforcement officials say the leading theory is that somebody on a tour may have left that baggie behind. Well, today the Secret Service told us they couldn't find any fingerprints or DNA on that bag containing the cocaine. They say they also didn't get any leads from surveillance video. In a statement, the agency says, quote, without physical evidence, the investigation will not be able to single out a person of interest from the hundreds of individuals who passed through the vestibule where the cocaine was discovered. So, guess case closed, right?
Who would leave their cocaine behind?
I don't know. Yeah. Who
for
do
the
we know?
one sleeping? For the one asleep. The crasher.
No. I'm going on a tour of the White House, and I'm going to bring my coke with me.
Let me bring some cocaine.
Maybe I could party with Hunter. Maybe he'll be in. Maybe it was Svetlana.
It was probably some. We know Biden's too. Hunter's too smart to lose his drugs. There's probably some little Republican kid who did it on purpose, and he has no fingerprints because he's not a criminal, and he thought it was hysterical. And look, he did it because it was on the news for months.
I don't know. The Secret Service, Homeland Security, they managed to find every single person who was there on J6. Right? Every single
Not
person
us. No.
within a map. Well, we didn't do anything wrong. But
we didn't.
We did nothing wrong. Zero wrong. We were not in the.
In fact, you rolled up the gates, fixed them, and we left before everything happened.
Absolutely. But they managed to find every single person on J6 from facial recognition and everything else. You're telling me there's no security cameras in the area where people put cubbies? What happens if somebody had a detonation device? What happens if somebody had?
There's also no Secret Service at a rally where the former president is. So
that we have a problem in America. All right, here's some of the comments from the woke libs.
I just found out about this shit. It just happened. I haven't even had a second to process. You're telling me somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew, and he missed! We were a second away! We were a centimeter away from half of the problem being gone, and you missed! There was a white man attached to that trigger. I know it! We were a centimeter away! Oh!
Why am I feeling so fucking depressed? I'm depressed! Why? Don't miss Trump next time. Thank you.
That last one was Jack Black concert in Canada. And that was Kyle, what's his face? I forget, his partner, who said that. And now Jack Black has had to cancel all of his concerts. So
sorry, Jack Black.
Yeah. Well, the left is deranged. I can't believe it. But, you know, I mean, really, Jack Black, they think that's funny. I mean, I don't. But they're already.
Could you imagine if the Republicans said that about, like,
Donald Trump.
AOC when she got raped? When she almost got raped on January 6th?
Donald Trump said when he was president, after the school shooting in Illinois, that as a nation we needed to move on and get over with it. After a heartfelt, you know, this is tragic, it's terrible, this doesn't happen, you know, especially in this community, blah, blah, blah. We need to move on, we need to get over it. But for the parents who feel like their heart is stopped, their life is stopped, you know, they're never going to get over it, or something to the effect, we're with you, we stand with you. Do you know that all over social media is all they posted was get over it? Yeah, you know, so you know, this is insanity.
Well, look what they did to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, CBS.
And now that's all they say on TV, on every show, every left-wing show. They use Hitler as a joke.
Well, they don't believe that they're the ones that had the violence, and I'm going to show you now. Hunter said the coke was for the big guy. Yeah, really. Cameras. Yeah, cameras. Yeah. Cocaine is now cold powdered sugar. Excellent point, Letitia. Thank you so much. I don't know which one it was, but thanks.